October Red, I'm here with Conah Walker. Conah Walker is back again, this time taking on Lewis Crocker. What I was saying, and welcome, is that I do think Eddie Hearn's got a little bit of a soft spot for you. And I don't think it's just because you're a ticket seller. I think it's because the way that you fight.
Yeah, look, I mean, if you don't like the way I fight, do you like boxing? I mean, it's, you know, it's raw. I come and I fight and I give everything, I leave everything in the ring. So, you know, how can you not enjoy it? Win, lose or draw, I put it all in the ring, I leave it all in the ring.
And we saw that last time from your walkout, because I filmed it. Yeah. The energy that you came with, the song that you walked out to, the crowd that was cheering, that was there for you. You bring that entertainment to boxing. Boxing's not just about boxing anymore, is it?
Nah, look, you've got to be the full package, ain't you? You've got to be able to do a bit of everything. And I feel like I'm ticking them boxes now. I'm performing on fight night. We're doing the other bits and pieces that you have to sort of do, which I've always been happy to do. You know, like, it is what it is, part of the parcel of the job. So I'm just enjoying it. And look, it's another massive stage. I'm on the top table of a massive design card, fighting on my boys' undercard. It doesn't get much better on my fucking home turf. Sorry about my language. So it just keeps getting better. And obviously after my Cyrus fight, was sat ringside and I said, you know, we need more nights back in Birmingham. And what do we got here?
You know, they do say that you should be careful what you wish for, but in your case, it's worked out in your favour. I'm going to go back to that fight, Cyrus Pattinson. You came in as potentially the one that was going to lose. And I remember we were stood right about here and you were saying, he's got to worry about me. Yeah. He's got to worry about what I bring, never mind him. What about me? Yeah. That energy, Conah.
Obviously, you've got to be confident. Every boxer's got to be confident in their own ability, and they can't go into a fight thinking they're going to lose. But, I mean, I knew I had his number. He just...
How? I'm intrigued.
Because he hasn't been to where I've been.
That Olympic that GB status.
Yeah, but you got to do that for 10 rounds. You know, like, and he gets tagged. That's the bottom line. I knew he gets tagged. So if you get tagged with me, you know, I might not be like a concussive puncher, but I'm going to keep punching you until you go down, or you know, until you quit or retire. And that's the way I fight. And you know, same with Crocker. Same with Crocker, and if he's got that same energy on fight night, then sound, we're in for a treat, because I ain't going nowhere. So, you know what I mean?
What we saw there, I saw it firsthand when I watched you fight Samuel Antwi, and that's when I knew, and that was the fight. I kept on saying to everybody, look, go and watch that fight. Yeah. You will see the dog in this guy. He's not a normal boxer. He will fight to the death. Something that I don't know, it's in you. What makes you different to other boxers? Because, look, you can have boxers that are, you know, they're perfect, punch perfect, they're boxers, but then there's fighters like yourself that can box, but you've got that heart. Where's that come from, Conah? What is it? What is it inside of you? And Tyler Denny's got it as well. Where does that come from? I'm going to say it's a northern thing, but try not to get too...
Do you know what? I don't know. Just when you're talking to me, and I got like goosebumps on the back of my head, because I know I've got it, and it's just something that, as I've always had in me, I've always been a winner in my own right. You know what I mean? Like, I come to win, I train to win, and it's just always been a part of who I am. I like to win, I don't like to lose, and like, I'll do anything to win. And like you say, these sort of fights here I know what's after it. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, you've got to bring a gun, man, to beat me in these fights, because, you know, there's life-changing fights out there after this. This is a massive fight, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not looking past him, but I know what's after him. So he ain't stopping me. Go through him, and that's the bottom line.
I mentioned before, what does it feel like to you to know that you've got, obviously, you know, a leading promoter, Eddie Hearn, leading global promoter? You can say that he doesn't just have fights in the UK. He's known in the US, as he was recently over in New York promoting the Riyadh season, obviously over in Saudi. You know, we've got collaborative working with Frank Warren. Somebody of that, you know, caliber saying, you know what, correcting me when he's speaking to me, he says, you know who I really like? Conah Walker. What was that like? Because that came out of the blue. I didn't expect to hear that. What was that like to listen to that?
Yeah. Look, I mean, any boxer dreams of being on a platform like this. He is obviously the leading. He's the biggest platform in boxing. There's no questions about that. And Matchroom and Eddie Earn has always been my dream to be fighting on these shows. You know, he just does everything well. The shows that he puts on are all top tier, absolute class fighters and fights on the show. So it's an honour. It's an honour to fight on the shows that he's putting on, and it's an honour for him to give me the kind words that he does. And I've just got to keep performing, do my job, and let the fist do the talking.
One thing that we always look forward to, and I'm just going to be right. You've got a card. I'm the fan now. I'm sat at home and I'm watching the cards, and then you see your name pop up. You might see Tyler Denny. There's certain fighters that you think, okay, I'm in for a treat. Let me get the snacks ready, because I know I can't afford to, you know, go and have a break. Lewis Crocker, a bit the same as well, isn't he? Somebody that's up for it, that wants to scrap. So you know you're going to be met with somebody that's got that similar, I'm here to scrap. I'm ready to take it to the centre of the ring. What does that fill you with? That
gets me going, man. That's like taking candy from a baby. You know what I mean? This is everything to me. Like having someone who can stand and fight with me, and not having to look for him. It's my bread and butter. That's my game. So, you know, it's just. I hope he follows through with that, because I've heard it before. Cyrus tried to. What happened in the middle rounds? He was on his bike. People can't live with me. I'm an horrible piece of work, and yeah, he's yet to find that out.
You get me buzzing thinking about it, because at the end of the day, you've got a license to go in there and batter someone, and some people will cower away from that. You know, like maybe sometimes the pure boxers, they want to score points, they want to win, but you're like, no, let's have it, because I can do this. I'm licensed to do this.
Yeah, look.
I buzz off that. Sorry.
I think a lot of people do. Fans, boxing fans, that's what they want to see, and it's lucky that I like doing it. You know, I'm here to entertain. I'm here to give back. You know, I want to make special nights, special memories. I want people to look back and go, oh, remember that fight at Conah Walker? He took every fight that was put forward to him, and he put his heart and soul into it. You know, I want to be known as them fighters. I want to go down, you know, like a Gatty, like a Ward, like a true fighting man. And look, I've lost my prestigious O, which didn't mean crap to me anyway, because at the end of the day, I'm putting it all on the line every fight. So what's it matter? I always knew, you know, and this sounds mad, and I said it in my last interview, I always knew that I'm going to get a loss down the way, because our fight, it is what it is, and I couldn't care less. You know, it's not going to knock my confidence. It's not going to bring anything else out of me. It's just going to make me hungrier. So, you know, I've had my losses, and that's that. And now I've no more, just wins now. And I've learnt from them. You know what I mean?
With Crocker's style, then, and I ask this to everybody, because obviously I like to break it down. You know, if I'm not there at the fight, I do the YouTube watch-alongs, and I'm looking at the styles with the fights and having that instinct with Crocker, but he's got a style that you can possibly, I'm thinking that you could read quite early, because sometimes fighters have habits. Usually sometimes with the relentless ones that continuously come forward, you can maybe move to the side and navigate what they're going to do, make them miss the shots. What do you see when you see Crocker? Like, all right, no game plan, I get it. Yeah. But what do you see in him that makes of a good fight that gels with your style?
Look, I personally look at where they're good and try and take that off them. The gaps find themselves, you know, you work it out in the ring, but I like to see where they're good and just nullify that and just take that off them. But as far as Crocker's abilities are, you know, he's obviously very strong. He's tall for the weight. He can obviously punch, but I'm a raw man, and I can take a punch. I'm not planning on taking too many, but you know, that's part of our game that we're polishing. I'm just making myself a more round fighter. You know what I mean? I'm polishing my edges, and that's what I intend to do. I intend to bring in the best Conah Walker to the fight night, and let's hope he does, because we all know that, you know, he's missed weight a few times, and we all know he likes a beer. Let's just hope that he hasn't been drinking throughout camp, and he comes as a professional.
Speaking about professional, I've got to touch on, obviously, your mate Tyler Denny, headlining the cards, EBU, going up against, you know, Felix Cash, a name in itself. Talk to us about that fight and how you see it as, you know, from your perspective as a boxer.
Amazing fight. Again, Tyler's like me, we take fights. And I just look, I got a soft spot. He can't really say that about him.
No, did he?
No, did he? He's my boy, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm rooting for him. I'm proud of him. And I think he's got the style to give Felix a hard night's work. And I believe he's got the style to beat him.
We've got to back our boys. One of the things I was saying is, and to Tyler, is to obviously let the viewers know why they should invest their money, why they should buy tickets, not just watch it on TV, but come to the show. We want more shows in Birmingham. Yes, I'm biased, of course I am. It's my city. But how can people get in contact with you, and why should we come out to watch your fight against Lewis Crocker?
Look, I mean, obviously the show is an amazing show. It's on our doorstep, and you've got some amazing fighters who, me and Tyler, we've done it the hard way. We've had to sell the tickets. We've had to fight on the small halls. Half the time not making any money. You know, we finally built ourselves up to a stage like this, and you know, we need everyone to get behind us and show to the end that we can sell tickets. Not just fight, we can sell tickets, and we can make a name for ourselves in the West Midlands, Birmingham, Wolverhampton, Dudley. Let's all get behind our fighters and make this a new mecca of boxing.
Centre of the UK, why not?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, look, we're bang in the middle of everywhere, and you know, it's a big city, and let's make it proud.
We love it. Listen, I wish you all the best. Obviously, I'll be there ringside cheering you on. You've done us all really proud. It means a lot, and I will say this as being from this side of town, when fighters like yourself, Tyler Denny, really put it out there and shine a little light on our city that often gets forgotten.
Yeah, that's it, and obviously that's why I'm trying to do a little bit more with it, giving backside. You know, I'm trying to obviously push the prevention of knife crime and the kids, and I think it's just, you know, I've got the platform, so I need to be the one using this platform and, you know, giving back. So look, I'm an advocate for it, and I'm pushing it, and let's just raise awareness and spread the word.
We love it. All the best, Conor, and I'll see you fight week.
Fight week, man. Nice one. Thank you.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.